Yeah, I noticed that I haven't posted for a while, and I know a lot of you will be saying, is it that you gave up on what you want to do? Now, I did not. So, we are gonna be doing like a vlog to my workplace. School, as you all know, I'm a teacher, and school is gonna be opening soon. And I'm going to be showing you my daily walk to my workplace. Now, at first, I enter a street, and street is all good, all tiled, and obviously, there is a big lorry coming in front of me, and you know how I hate lorries for those people that are around me. And then I was walking, and I noticed something like something spectacular. I noticed that a group of people were drinking merriment. Maybe it's because of the Easter, but they were just drinking and getting high. And it was cool though. I like it when men gather together and drink and talk. So fast forward to when we are walking. I think this is only the RCCG that we have in that area, the Redeemed Christian Church of Christ. And yeah, so fast forward to after the RCCG part, kudos to the mechanic. If your dad is a mechanic, kudos to him for going outside there to get some daily bread. And the popular bumper have that sweet bread that this is where they create it. This is exactly where they create it, where that my guide was. And so after that, I just came out of the streets, and then we are moving to the poverty side of this area. Like, the further you get, the more you see people suffering. At first, you notice that I was just walking on a plain street. The street is not tiled. Some people are living in poor conditions. And then fast forward to the next street I entered, because I had to walk like 5 streets before I get, even more than 5, what am I saying, like 7 streets before I get to my destination. And it was, trust me, it's a very long street. And also I saw this man advertising pen and pencil, and I was reasoning like, how much do they pay, how much does he gain from this? Kudos to all our dads that are out there hawking. They are really trying. Then I saw this beautiful car. Even if it's not my dream car, but I credit the car. And remains small, that car would have jammed me. The saying, where there's no school, there's no hope. So there's a school around here, but I don't think this school is properly kept though. But that's what we see when you get to the poor part of the area. Now we're getting deeper into this place, and you see how people are suffering, how people try to manage their lives, and how people try to keep up with every day. And if you notice, you start to see more trashes on the floor. It means we are getting deeper. And the woman by the left, they are just market women trying to make ends meet. And then you can see how here is unkempt. And also we have a church there. Surprisingly, everybody wants to build a church, and they just build it at the corner. And then I think I was getting close to the gate. It was looking like heaven's gate. When you're getting close to heaven and you just see this wide door, and you just say, wow, I finally made it to heaven. Then those rams were just looking at me. It was so annoying and scary at the same time, although I petted them. So let's move on, and now you can see the poverty area. This is called the canal for those of you that are not within the country. Yeah, this is called the canal, and people living within this area are facing extreme hardship. Why? Because there are not much people to buy their products, their goods and services, and livelihood have not been good. And this is also a motivation for me, I am telling you. Then I get to the tarmac. This is where all the buses that are going to my area are packed. But for me, I like to take to walk. I love walks. I'm telling you, I just love it because it helps me clear my head. When I even put the earpiece on and I play my music, there's nothing you tell me like my. I just feel calm before I get to work. And then I get to the fine part of it. You can see in the fine part of it, there's Christmas tree outside. There are cars moving, expensive cars. Everybody's living fine. And this is also a motivation for me. It shows that in this life you have to make money, and in the next world you also have to make money. There is no two ways about it. You always have to make money. But my biggest motivation is this place. In fact, someone bought this particular place for about 60 million naira. I am telling you, like one particular apartment, not the whole building, one particular apartment for 60 million naira, and that's huge. That's just crazy. So anytime I walk there, I feel like Emmanuel, you get there. Like Okiki EFX, you will get there. There is no how you will not get there. And then I just and if you look at there, like dispatch riders are there, it means Omolowo are there. Because we that we are here like this, dispatch rider is coming to deliver any gift for us. And also you can see yams. Yams are very expensive. So where you can see plenty yams, you know that our banla one there. And then I was just crossing the road and I saw these grown-ups women, and I just feel, kudos to all our moms out there that are trying to make ends meet. Even if I grade the guys, I also have to grade the girls. And if you notice, the same thing that nearly want to happen to me the previous time of crossing the road. I think I need to learn how to cross the road very well, because that Okada remains small, it will not jam me. So I was walking, and my favorite place, like the label store, I think they just built it about last year or this year. Yeah, this year they finished it this year, and that place is booming. I don't want to give any credits though, but this is the landmark of that particular place. Aside from the Celestial Church that is there, this label store is the landmark of my area. We are almost entering my workplace, and the cars are just motivation. I swear, everything I see every day is just motivation for me to continue to do well in my forex trading, and make sure I'm a full-time. And then from there I enter the school. Everywhere is dusty. Don't mind also, everywhere is just dusty because no one is around, only me and my guy Mr. Matthew guys there. So I walk into the place, and the system is already on for me to use. I get into the system in order to set my children's work for next step. Yeah, and that's me trying to sing. I was singing. Whatever you see me blabbing there, I was singing. I love singing a lot. Like I can just sit down and pick any song. Anybody that know me know that I love singing. And then I started working using Word, but that Microsoft Word was not giving me what I needed. It's as if they were asking me to log in before I can do anything, which is very, very annoying. You get, how would I be logging in before I can do anything? And I think you guys should help me. How do I do this? Because I know before they don't do this kind of thing, but why is it that now they do it? Is it that they change policy? So I tried to go around the problem, but unfortunately it was not working at all. So I got frustrated, had to off the camera, and then I tried to do another process. But at this particular time, I was just happy. I was just trying to speak to the camera and also sing. But unfortunately, I muted everything because obviously I don't want you to know what I'm doing. So I just had to plug the cable, and also plug the cable to my phone. I was searching for the phone. I was literally searching for my phone that was in front of me. That's just my superpower. I forget things a lot. My superpower. You can ask me for your name and I'm not going to know your name. So I started scrolling through my phone to search for ways to help my situation. At the end of the day, I resolved it because I checked Google. Without Google, where will you be? Check Google and YouTube, and then I resolved the issue clean and clear. And then we get to the end. Please subscribe, like, and comment.